Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's life is a dramatic journey from poverty in Brooklyn to boxing greatness, shaped by hardship and extraordinary talent. Let's get started. Mike Tyson was born on June 30th, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York. His full name is Michael Gerard Tyson. Mike's family was very poor. He lived in a small apartment with his mother, Lorna, and his two siblings. His father left the family when Mike was very young. Life was very hard for them. Mike grew up in Brownsville, a dangerous neighborhood in Brooklyn. There were many fights and crimes. Mike was a shy and quiet boy, but he got into trouble often. Other kids bullied him because he spoke with a lisp and was small for his age. To defend himself, Mike started fighting back. Mike got into trouble at school and on the streets. By the age of 10, he was already stealing and getting into fights. When he was 13, he was arrested for the first time. He went to a juvenile detention center, but something good happened there. A counselor noticed Mike's strength and introduced him to boxing. Mike's life changed when he met a man named Cus D'Amato. Cus was a famous boxing trainer. He saw that Mike had great potential. Cus believed that Mike could become a champion. He took Mike under his wing and became like a father to him. Mike moved to live with Cus and his family. Cus taught him not only how to box, but also how to believe in himself. Mike trained hard every day. He learned discipline, focus, and the skills of boxing. Cus gave him hope and a new purpose in life. At the age of 18, Mike Tyson became a professional boxer. His first fight was in 1985. Mike won the match in just one round. People were amazed by his power and speed. He continued to win fight after fight. Most of his opponents could not last more than a few minutes in the ring with him. Fans started calling him Iron Mike. In 1986, something incredible happened. Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history. He was only 20 years old. He defeated Trevor Berbick to win the title. Mike's punches were so strong that his opponents could not stand against him. He became famous all over the world. Mike continued to win more titles. By 1988, he was the undisputed heavyweight champion. He held all three major boxing titles: WBC, WBA, and IBF. He was at the top of the boxing world. While Mike was very successful in the ring, his life outside the ring was full of problems. He became very rich and famous, but he also made many mistakes. Mike spent a lot of money on luxury items, parties, and friends who were not always good for him. He started losing focus on his training. In 1988, Mike married an actress named Robin Givens. However, their marriage was very troubled. They argued a lot, and the relationship ended in divorce after 1 year. This was a difficult time for Mike. In 1990, Mike faced Buster Douglas in a fight that shocked the world. Mike was the favorite to win, but he lost. This was his first defeat as a professional boxer. Many people said that Mike was not training as hard as before. This loss marked a turning point in his career. In 1991, Mike Tyson's life took a dark turn. He was accused of a serious crime. In 1992, he was found guilty and sent to prison. Mike was 25 years old at the time. He spent 3 years in jail. During this time, Mike thought a lot about his life. He decided to change and make a comeback in boxing. Mike was released from prison in 1995. He returned to boxing and trained hard. Fans were excited to see Iron Mike back in the ring. In 1996, he won 2 fights and became the heavyweight champion again. He defeated Frank Bruno and Bruce Seldon to win the titles. However, Mike's comeback was not without controversy. In 1997, he fought Evander Holyfield in a famous match. During the fight, something shocking happened. Mike bit Holyfield's ear. The referee stopped the fight, and Mike was disqualified. This incident hurt his reputation. By the age of 30, Mike Tyson had experienced incredible highs and lows. He had become the youngest heavyweight champion in history, won many titles, and made millions of dollars. But he also faced personal struggles, legal problems, and defeats. Mike Tyson's life up to this point teaches us many lessons. It shows us the power of hard work and determination, but also the importance of making good choices. Mike's story is a reminder that success is not just about talent, but also about discipline and character. After the controversies and challenges of his early career, Mike Tyson's life continued to evolve in surprising ways. By the time he turned 30, he was no longer the unbeatable force he once was in the boxing ring. However, his story was far from over. In the late 1990s, Mike Tyson continued to fight, but he faced more defeats. In 2002, he challenged Lennox Lewis for the heavyweight title. The fight was highly anticipated, but Mike lost by knockout. This defeat marked the end of his career as a top contender in boxing. Mike's final professional fight was in 2005 against Kevin McBride. He lost the fight and decided to retire. Mike said he no longer had the passion for boxing. His career ended with 50 wins, 6 losses, and 2 no contests. Despite the losses, Mike remained one of the most famous boxers in history. Outside the ring, Mike faced many personal struggles. He declared bankruptcy in 2023, despite earning over $300 million during his career. He spent money recklessly on mansions, cars, and jewelry. He also struggled with addiction and mental health issues. In 2009, Mike suffered a tragic loss. His 4-year-old daughter, Exodus, passed away in a terrible accident. This event deeply affected him and made him reflect on his life. In the 2010s, Mike Tyson began a new chapter in his life. He worked hard to overcome his addictions and rebuild his life. He started focusing on his family and personal growth. Mike also found new ways to connect with fans. He wrote a book called Undisputed Truth, where he shared his life story. The book became very popular. Mike also started a one-man show where he performed live and talked about his life. Fans appreciated his honesty and sense of humor. Mike Tyson also appeared in movies and TV shows. He played himself in the comedy movie The Hangover, which was a big success. People loved seeing a different side of Mike. He showed that he could laugh at himself and have fun. In recent years, Mike started a business in the cannabis industry. He launched a company called Tyson Ranch, which focuses on cannabis products. This venture has been very successful and has helped him rebuild his finances. In 2020, at the age of 54, Mike Tyson surprised the world by returning to the boxing ring. He fought Roy Jones Jr. in an exhibition match. The fight ended in a draw, but fans were excited to see Mike back in action. He showed that he still had the skills and determination that made him a champion. In November 2024, at 58 years old, Mike Tyson faced Jake Paul, a 27-year-old influencer turned boxer, in an 8-round professional fight at At&T Stadium. Despite Tyson's legendary experience, Jake Paul dominated the match and won by unanimous decision. The fight drew massive attention, becoming the most watched bout of the year, with over 108 million viewers on Netflix. Though Tyson lost, he earned $20 million, adding to his legacy as a cultural and boxing icon while bridging the gap between traditional and modern boxing entertainment. Today, Mike Tyson is a different man than he was in his younger years. He focuses on his health, family, and business. He is also active on social media, where he shares his thoughts and inspires others. Mike Tyson's life is a story of ups and downs, but it is also a story of growth and redemption. He has shown that it is never too late to change and improve. His journey continues to inspire people around the world. Thank you for listening to the story of Mike Tyson. I hope it inspires you to face challenges with courage and never give up on your dreams.
Answer comprehension questions. 1. What made Mike Tyson start boxing? 2. Who was Cus D'Amato, and why was he important to Mike? 3. What was Mike Tyson's biggest challenge outside the boxing ring?